When it comes to quick calculation, Daniel Naroditsky is as good as they come, and he can solve puzzles in the blink of an eye. But when faced against strong opponents, there are times where Danya fails to solve the puzzle under high pressure. And today we are exploring 3 of those examples. Now I do want to stress that all of these examples were from a puzzle battle that Danya did against Hikaru, so you can imagine that there is high pressure and stress on both players. So even though some of these puzzles might not seem so challenging, he is trying to solve them in a matter of seconds. So let's see if you are up to the task and you can beat Danya at his own game. I urge you to try to solve all of these puzzles as quickly as possible. Let's begin right now. Puzzle number 1 is on your screen. It is black to play. What's the move? If you need more time, don't be afraid to pause. The move here is bishop takes f5, and after the knight recaptures, queen c5 will pick off the knight. A stunning little fork here. Just for reference, for those curious, Danya instinctively played knight takes d4, although this does not, of course, win any material. Moving on to puzzle number 2, it is black to play. Try to pause the video if you need more time. This one is indeed much trickier than the first one. The move here is rook takes b4, and after pawn recaptures, rook to a6. And as it turns out, the checkmating threats along this a file are unstoppable. And Danya did find this. However, after white plays a3, Danya played the wrong continuation here. Again, instinctively, he played knight takes, which does completely win. In fact, the engine showed that this leads to checkmate after rook to c1, but it takes around 27 moves until checkmate. There is a much quicker one, which was the missed idea in this position. The move is queen takes a3, sacrificing the queen for this very thematic and beautiful mate here on the board. And here is our final example, and this does make sense for Danya to miss a puzzle like this if he has so little time, because there's so many checks to consider. In these sort of positions with the board so open and the king so exposed, it's difficult to find the right continuation really quickly, because again, there's so many moves you should consider. So pause the video if you need and try to figure out the one that leads to checkmate. As you're doing that, I do want to urge you to comment down below if you enjoy these types of quick videos. I'm giving you quick puzzles to test your skills. Let me know what you think of this style of video. And now let's look at the solution. So Danya, just for reference, played queen e4 check, which again is winning but does not lead to checkmate, and white gets some good chances to draw the position. Much better is the forcing checkmating sequence starting with rook f2. Here there are a couple of moves. Simplest is king h1. We can simply see this as checkmate. Instead, the opponent can play king g1, but now with the queen lining up against the king, you simply move the rook really anywhere here, and wherever the king moves, there's going to be some checkmate. Like this one. And going all the way back, the final option is king h3, and this is certainly the trickiest one because you have to find, again, a sneaky move here. A lot of checks to consider. The right one is queen e6 check, forcing the king down but staying on the h file so that rook takes h2 is a nice continuation. And after king g5, again, you should be precise here. The correct move is h6 check. The king cannot take any of these pawns. It has to go back right in to checkmate. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.